I remember the younger version of myself. I remember thinking it was stupid to take life seriously and that I'd simply just grow up later. That one day I'd just snap my fingers and I'd start being an adult. I'm going to say something that you might not agree with. You are responsible for the change you want to see in your life, and you have to start right now. You shouldn't be wasting your youngest years supposedly enjoying empty pleasure, video games, watching TV shows, social media, and it may not seem like it, but you are responsible for every single thing that happens in your life. Of course, there may be unfortunate events that happen to you, but on a wider scale, you are responsible for getting out of bed every day. You are responsible for doing your work on time. You are responsible for making enough money to put food on the table. It is your responsibility. It's your responsibility to take the changes that you fantasize about in your life and make them a reality. It's entirely up to you. No one else in the world is going to make these changes for you. And no one else can force you to make these changes. So why do you keep making excuses when you know you're the only one that can make the changes you want? Because this is the thing that frustrates me. People are depressed. They want to change. They want to start making money online. They want to get into the gym and get a good body. But they don't do anything about it. It's all just want. There's no do. You have to do the things if you want them to be real. If you want love, if you want money, if you want a body that is desirable, you have to do the things yourself. It is your responsibility. It's no one else's. No one can do the things for you. People will walk through their life hating their entire existence, and they won't do anything about it. They'll fantasize about these goals and aspirations, and they'll let time fly by without making any progress on them. And suddenly, 5 years later, they're looking back and they still have the same dreams and they haven't done anything about it. How could it be your fault, though? No, how could it be my fault? Surely it can't be my fault that I haven't done these things. It is entirely your fault if you want to make change and you don't do anything about it. You aren't liking how I'm speaking, but this is the truth. If you are having these aspirations and you're not doing anything about it, you are simply just a lazy piece of shit. I'll let you in on a secret. One day we are all going to die. And that day is going to come whether you like it or not. And that time is going to pass by constantly. So why do you keep putting things off? You have limited time. So the best time to start whatever you're trying to start is now. You're never going to have more time than you have now. Every day you're losing a day of your life. So stop just watching and start taking action. Don't use death as an excuse to not take action. Use it as an excuse to fuel your purpose and your goals. You know of something that you've been wanting to do for your entire life or for many years, but you refuse to do it because of fear. You encounter the tiniest bit of resistance, and because of it, you choose not to do it. How do you think entrepreneurs got famous and got the money that they wanted? They got the business that they wanted. How do you think they did it? They saw the resistance and they did it anyway. Because nothing in life is worth doing that doesn't have some level of resistance, that isn't hard. It should be difficult to be an entrepreneur because Everyone would be doing it if it was easy. Everyone. Why wouldn't you want to work for yourself? And if it's easy, why wouldn't you do it? Everyone would do it if it was easy. That's why it's hard. That's why there aren't many entrepreneurs. Because it's hard. The larger the amount of resistance, the smaller the market. This is why the really big companies are able to thrive, because their market is small. Imagine if everyone was able to make a successful car brand. These cars companies would be nowhere near as profitable as they actually are. Imagine if like every single country was able to make a car company. The car market would be saturated and cars would be so much cheaper. But it's because it's hard. That's why it's so expensive. If you are feeling resistance in some endeavor you want to partake in, this is a good sign. All you have to do is take action. There are genuinely people that have had aspirations to start YouTube channels or businesses for several years, and they don't do anything about it. They don't even start. On top of this, even if they do start, they can find out later that they didn't even want to do this thing. They could literally start after 5 years, they finally get started, they finally make their YouTube channel, and then they realize that after creating a couple videos, they don't even enjoy making YouTube videos. They've spent a couple of years daydreaming about doing this thing, about how nice it would be to be a YouTube creator, and they didn't even like it after finally trying it out. This is it. We need to start now, because it allows you to find out the things that you do and don't enjoy. And then you can stop worrying about the things that you don't enjoy and focus on the things that you do. You have no excuse not to start now. You know that your excuses are bullshit, and you know that your excuses are around fear, and your fear is likely revolving around social hierarchy and stuff like this. Your fear is about what other people will think of you for doing this thing. Nobody cares about what you're doing. Nobody cares about your goals. They're too busy worrying about their own goals to worry about yours. And the only people that do care, that do make fun of you, are the ones that are so insecure about themselves that they don't actually take action towards their own goals. And they'd rather try and bring you down to their level than reach your level through accomplishing goals. They're insecure, and they're trying to bring you down because it's easier to bring you down than to reach your level. And these insecure people think it makes them feel better to bring you down to their level, but they are still not taking action. They're still not accomplishing anything with their life. You can even use this as motivation. You can genuinely use hate to motivate you. Obviously, you need intrinsic motivation as well, but this is really effective for getting a big start on your goals. Knowing that these people are insecure, that are making fun of you, and that no one else cares, it makes it easy. Because you know that nothing matters from these people. It's only you. Only you can pursue your goals. And your health and well-being matters far more than what anyone else thinks. You are responsible for taking action, but you're not responsible for making these insecure people feel better. Accomplishing your goals will help you mentally. And when you have increased mental health, your capacity to do work that you care about is greatly increased, and you just become a happier person in general. All of this stems from just not worrying about what these people are saying. I can't force you to take action. No one can force you to take action. All I can do is encourage you to make the right choices, but I can't physically make you do the good habits, make you do the things that you have dreams of doing. All I can do is hope that you will follow through. So all I ask of you is that you think of that thing that you've been dreaming of doing and you start right now. No excuses, no cope, no bullshit. Start now. If you've been wanting to make a YouTube channel, create the channel, record a video on your phone, upload it. If you've been wanting to make a business, set up your website with like your product and figure out how to set up a way to get money from others. Set up a payment system, because you can't sell a product if you don't have any way to receive the money. It's as simple as that. You just have to start. And then from there, you make changes from there. Just start now. Don't listen to your brain's coping mechanisms. Just start. I love you all. Now stop consuming and go create.